A 12-year-old boy named Ted Wiggins lives in Thneedville, a walled city where all vegetation and plant life are artificial. Ted has a crush on a girl named Audrey. And decides to impress her with a real tree. His grandmother Norma tells him the legend of the Onceler, who knows what happened to the trees. Leaving Thneedville in search of the Onceler, Ted discovers that the outside world is a barren, contaminated wasteland. He finds the elderly Onceler who agrees to tell him the story of the trees over multiple visits. The next time he leaves home, Ted encounters Thneedville's greedy mayor Aloysius O'Hare, whose company sells bottled oxygen to the polluted city. Explaining that trees and the oxygen they produce freely pose a threat to his business, O'Hare pressures Ted to stay in town. But Ted continues to visit the Onceler. The Onceler recounts how, as a young inventor, he arrived in a lush forest of animals and truffula trees. Cutting down a tree, he was confronted by the Lorax, the guardian of the forest who speaks for the trees. After attempting to force the Onceler out, the Lorax convinced him not to cut down any more trees. Using the truffula fibers, the Onceler created Thneed, a knitted article with multiple uses, which became a major success. He harvested the truffula tufts in a sustainable manner, until his unscrupulous relatives persuaded him to resume chopping down trees to speed up production, leading to enormous profits, but also deforestation and pollution. After harvesting the last truffula tree, the Onceler was ruined, abandoned by his family, and became a recluse. The Onceler was left heartbroken and unbearably guilty for destroying the forest. With the region uninhabitable, the Lorax sent the animals away to find a new place to live, and vanished into the sky. The Lorax left a single word on a small pile of rocks, unless. The Onceler gives Ted the last truffula seed in the hopes he can grow the forest and make others care about trees. Ted returns home to plant the seed, which is spotted by O'Hare's citywide surveillance. Enlisting the help of Audrey and his family, Ted is pursued by O'Hare to the center of town. O'Hare rallies the citizens against Ted, telling them that trees are dangerous and filthy, but Ted uses an earth mover to knock down a section of the city wall, revealing the environmental destruction outside. Inspired by Ted's conviction, the crowd turns on O'Hare, whose henchmen strap a jetpack-like helmet to him, causing him to fly away in defeat, and the seed is finally planted. As time passes, the land begins to recover. New trees sprout, animals return, and the Onceler reunites with the Lorax. The film ends with a quote from Dr. Seuss: "Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better." It's not.